Material Setting, my N-scale layout. Today we're going to paint some of the vehicles for the fleet of pickups that go with the highways facility. And I've already done the spray painted the airbrush the body of the vehicles. I'm just going to switch. Okay, let me switch here, guys. So this is the vehicle. I'm hoping that it's hard to get in focus with these lenses. I can't get them. I don't know how close I can get it. It'll be in focus, but you can see. I don't think that's in focus there. Okay, I'm looking at it. All right. So all I did here was I took some blue tack and stuck it on the end of a popsicle stick, and then airbrushed the whole thing in a paint that I had been hunting for a long time. And finally I found it. It's made by Mission Models, and it's new construction yellow 1990 to the present day. So if you're modeling inside that era, this fits really well. So this is it here. It's a good sized bottle. Does need to be thin to go through your airbrush. So what I did is I spray painted or airbrushed every one of the vehicles, all of it, the surface, not just the body parts, but the tires, everything. Then once I had sprayed them, I sprayed it with a matte varnish, because I was finding I was having trouble getting the paint to lay down on it, on top of the Mission Model paint. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint a vehicle today. So let me see, which one would I've already started this one, so we'll continue with this one. So the first thing is I have one of these holders that the people who do miniatures for wargaming use to help them when they paint. So we're going to just take this vehicle off of the popsicle stick and put the blue tack on here. And then I'm going to stick the vehicle back on. Now the paint I'm using for the windows is Tamiya Flat Black XF-1. And you don't have to use a lot of this. So I'm just going to shake it up a bit. And open it, and I'm just going to set the bottle aside. I'm going to use the paint that's in the cap. Now, we need to talk about paintbrushes, I guess. I bought the M series from Artis Opus there in Britain. These are phenomenal brushes. The Artis Opus predominantly does wargaming, like Warhammer and stuff like that, figurines and models. So, but they are really, really good brushes. They hold their tip well. I'll just get extra off. So all you do is you take your model. Now, I'm fortunate with this particular vehicle. There are panel lines for me to go inside of. This one, and I'm trying to get it so you can see it. This one has no panel lines on it. And so you have to fake it when it comes to the shape of the windows. So, what do? Well, I hope my head doesn't get in the way here. Oh, I know, I forgot to do something. I need my glasses. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. So, with my brush tip pointing towards the panel line, I don't have the steadiest of hands at my age now, but you'll see that that's, so all I'm doing is painting all of these windows on these things flat black. I'm going to do another one. Again, what's really critical is to put the tip on just beside the panel line, then you turn the model for the next panel line, turn it again for the next panel line, and just get the paint down in there. Now if you don't get it all at one go, don't worry about it. Now if you get any paint outside of the panel line, which I can see I have here, I have these very, very fine Q-tips. I buy them by the 1,000 because I go through them, and all I'm going to do is take it and rub it. And because there's a panel line, I'm actually angling. Can you see this? I'm angling it up so that I'm not actually touching where the paint is. So now we'll pick up some more paint. Again, I'm just using the bottle cap. Now, taking off some of the paint because it's quite a load of paint here. I'm going to do the front dash. Or front windshield, not dash. Dash is on the inside of the vehicle. Again, turning model so that my brush is pointed towards panel line. It gives you greater control of staying inside the lines. Again, my biggest problem is my shaky old hands. Okay, and then we'll do one more here. We'll do all the windows in this window. We're not gonna spend the time. I've got 7 or 8 of these pickups to paint, and I'm just gonna do one. So there, that's painted. Now we need the back window. Again, I'm going to repeat this again. The tip of your brush should point towards the edge of the panel line. Now these are raised panel lines on this. They're not like Gundam panel lines where the panel lines are actually cut into the surface. Okay. Now the Opus brushes are extremely expensive. I'll tell you that right now. They are not the cheapest of brushes. But if you get yourself a good sable, a Kaczynski, I think they're called Kaczynski sable, they will what did I do there? I did something that I didn't like. Oh, there it is. It's on the back. I wiped off too much paint. Now this kind of painting it takes obviously a long time to do it properly. So again, I'm just going to get the water and the paint off this brush. I take very good care of these Opus brushes. They're too expensive to again, I got some paint on the back deck here. So, like I said, I go through these very quickly. These. Okay. So once I have them painted, I let them dry. And then I come back with a gloss varnish. This is Vallejo 100% acrylic resin gloss varnish number 70510. And I'm just going to put a drop because that's all I really need. I'm just going to put a drop on the make sure that my brush is good and clean, and it is. And I'm going to take one that I've done. Oh, wait a minute! This is the one I wanted to do because it's identical to the one that I just painted. It's the same as the same vehicle, except this one's got the tires painted. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up some varnish and paint right over the black. This will make the windows shine a little. And if you notice, I don't know if you've noticed when you're driving it, a vehicle at the distance, the windshields and the side windows, some are tinted obviously and they appear dark, but even the front windscreen, although it's transparent when you get close, it's pretty dark as you're approaching the vehicle. So this is why I put the gloss on, because so now I don't know if you can see the, oh yeah, I guess you can see the gloss. You see how that reflects? And that's it. That's now the only other thing to do is to paint the tires and some trim. And what I use for that is Tamiya rubber black. And it's a black with, I think it must have some green in it and stuff, at least from looking at the cap it does. So now what I'm going to do is, again, just using the paint in the cap because you don't need a ton. This is N scale. So I'll pick this up and paint the tires. First the flat surface that you see the most of. Again, I am picking up the smallest amount of paint. Having the handle makes it much easier. I was trying to do it with them on the popsicle sticks. That's a no-go. Now this rubber black is a different black than the black that they put on the windshields. So there it is. And now we're going to do the surfaces that we can see. And I'm just going to paint underneath a bit, just in case you see any of this. Now I'm going to show you one other way of painting here in a second. Okay, so we now have the windows done, no gloss on the windows, and all of the tires done. So I'm just going to show you one other way of painting or putting color anyway. I don't know if you call it painting, but putting color on. So I bought these pens. This is a Micron 05, but I don't want that one. I want, wait a minute. Yes, I do want that one. No, I don't want that one. Hold on, I'm going to find them. Okay, here's the brush. These pens come with brush tips. Now this one is this is one of the brushes. And it's very flexible. But it comes with, and that's a very fine brush. And then I've got this other one where it's a brush as well, but it's not as flexible. So what do I do with it? Well, you can paint with this as well. And this is the reason I did this, the varnish, the varnish on the, so you can just take this brush sorry, there we go. And we'll turn it around, and we'll do the front bumper. Now these are Pigma ink markers, and they come in a set of 8. And I'm trying to keep it on camera so you can see what I'm doing. Now it does go on, but it's not, you have to put a couple of layers as opposed to the paint. Okay, so we now have this vehicle ready for gloss. Now I'm going to pick this up again. Here we go. So this is what they look like finished. They'll be sitting in the parking lot in the highways facility. I'm just going to go back here. They're going to be sitting in the highways facility, parking lot. My snowplows, my understanding is that the gentleman has mailed them. So if the post office is anything any good, we might be painting snowplows next week, but I'm not hopeful that's going to happen. I just want to show you one more thing. Let me see. Camera 3. I had put the buildings where they're going to be on the layout. So there you go. You've got a road in front. All of that white is a 1/4 inch plastic sheet that I've cut and fitted to that area. It's one of the few areas that's big enough, that's left, that's big enough on the layout for a facility of this size. So you can see it's going to have, I think you can see the fencing at the front. It's going to have the vehicles. There's to the left, you could see a line that points towards the garage building. That's the parking area. And then the snowplows are going to be parked around in different areas of the facility. There's still propane tanks to go on and a fuel depot for fueling up the trucks. So that's where we're at with the highways facility. And that's where we're at for this video. So I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank those people who are our subscribers. It means a lot to me that some of you think that this is worthwhile for you to watch. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I'll see you next week with another video. So goodbye for now. And stop.